Willing Speakers of Fairfield, Iowa. I'm Cindy Trainer, Sergeant at Arms. This is the April 29th, 2014 meeting. Call to order. We meet every Tuesday night at 7:40 in the club room at Hy-Vee. We don't meet at the church anymore. We meet now in the club room in Hy-Vee. All you have to do is go to the aisle where all the ice cream is. And keep on coming towards the back of the store, or the west side of the store, and that you will look up high on the wall and you will see club room, and that's where we meet every Tuesday evening at 7:40. Now I'd like to turn the lectern over to our club president. Please join warmly welcome Rhonda Whitaker.
Yo!
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and viewers at home. Tonight, I have good news. Yay! Seth Braun won the International Speech Contest at Division E in Davenport. He will be competing in the district contest May 17th and 18th in Dubuque, Iowa. Now, the purpose of our club, and every club shares the same mission. We create a safe and positive learning environment in which each member, each individual, is empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal improvement.
Yo!
Tonight we have some business to take care of at the beginning of our meeting. We will be having our chairman of the nominating committee, Mr. Will Burns, come up and talk with us.
We have one guest.
Oh, wonderful, we have a guest. I didn't quite see you back there. Would you like to stand up and say who you are and maybe how you found out about us?
Sure. My name's Lenore Jones, and I'm friends with Annette, and I met her on the IA assembly. And every time we had a break, I would come out in the shoe room, and she was holding court. And before she came, I was the one doing that. So I gotta get to know her. So
Thank you. Thank you, Lenora. Help me warmly welcome Will Burns.
Thank you, Rhonda. My name is William Burns. As the immediate past president, it is my duty to chair the nominating committee here and to facilitate this nomination process for the new rotation of officers. I will go over the current slate of officers, open the floor to nominations, and then confirm the nominees by vote from the membership body. The membership body being you, our members. The slate of officers is as follows. For President, Louis Denbaugh. VP of Ed, Monty Congdon. VP of Membership, Jean Simonton Craig. VP PR, Karen Aoki. Treasurer, Jyoti Radhikari. And now, starting off with President. The nominee so far for President is Louis Denbaugh. Do I hear any nominations from the floor?
Come on.
Hearing no more, the nominees are Louis Denbaugh.
Yay!
All in favor of Louis, say aye.
Aye.
I'm the first lady then.
You'll always be the first one.
Nays?
A+.
Louis has it. VP of Ed. The nominee so far is Monty Congdon. Do I hear any nominations from the floor? Hearing none. The nominees for VP of Ed is Monty Congdon. All in favor?
Which one?
Aye.
All opposed? VP of Ed, Monty Congdon. VP of Membership. The nominee so far is Jean Simonton Craig. Do I hear any nominations from the floor? Hearing none, All in favor of Jean Simonton Craig?
Aye.
Opposed? Jean Simonton Craig, VP of Membership.
Yeah.
VP of PR, nominee Karen Aoki. Do I hear any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none. All in favor of Karen Aoki, VP of PR? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? VP of PR, Karen Aoki. Treasurer, the nominee so far is Jyoti Rajadakari. Do I hear any other nominations from the floor? Hearing none. All in favor? Jyoti Rajadakari.
Aye.
Yeah, thank you. All opposed? Hearing, the ayes have it. Jyoti Rajadakari, Treasurer. Secretary, there are no nominees on the slate so far. Do I hear any nominations from the floor for Secretary?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate William Burns for the position of Secretary.
Okay.
No, he's, yeah, that's right.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second.
Okay.
I move to close nominations.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor of William Burns as Secretary?
Aye.
Opposed? William Burns, Secretary. Okay, Sergeant at Arms. No nominees on the slate. Do I hear any nominations from the floor?
I'd like to nominate Carol Negro,
You can't do it.
Sergeant at Arms.
You can't do it.
She can do it starting August. Tucked.
Okay. Does that work for you, Carol, after August?
Yes,
Starting August.
Starting August, I'm sorry.
I mean, I can do some in June.
Right. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor? Carol Negro.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed? Don't we have to nominate another person to fill in between May and August?
No.
We aren't required to, but we would certainly make. We basically would fill in. Basically.
Fill it.
The difficulty is that I play in the municipal park band that does summer concerts for the residents of Fairfield in the month of July in the park. That's,
We'll work it out.
We've had people start late, sometimes on officer appointments too, at the beginning. So there's a precedent.
Isn't the starting date July 1st?
That's right.
We just fill in.
Okay. The ayes have it. Carol Negro. Your officers are as follows. President, Louis Denbaugh, VP of Ed. Monty Congdon, VP of Membership, Jean Simonton Craig, VP of PR, Karen Aoki, Treasurer, Jyoti Rajadakari, Sergeant at Arms, Carol Negro, after July, Secretary William Burns. I'll make a motion that we accept the slate as presented.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Thank you for your time and attention. Dan?
Just a question of procedure.
Okay.
Have we just had an election or have we just had a nomination?
No, we had an election.
Then election.
Okay.
And now I will turn the meeting over to our...
Further point of inquiry, Mr. Chairman. Isn't there some sort of celebration event? Is there anything scheduled to celebrate our new officers?
Yes, there is.
Okay. We'll be going over that later.
Yes.
All right, so make sure that- Thank you.
Summer meeting.
There we go. And now I will turn the meeting over to our Toastmaster.
Round of applause for Will. As head of the nominating committee, he worked hard and Everyone else did a great job with the officer selection. Thank you again. The other members of the nominating committee were Jean Symington Craig and Tom Trent. So thank you very much for your service. You're welcome. All right, back to the meeting. Let's introduce our role players tonight. Let's start with our timer, Carol Negro. Could you please tell us your role this evening?
Hi, I'm the timer, and the lights that I produce are not for a Grateful Dead concert, but they're actually for tonight's speeches. And I will start with timing with table topics, which are 1 to 2 minute speeches. The green light will be turned on at 1 minute. The yellow light will be turned on at 1 minute.
Point at the light. There, green.
You have to listen.
Yellow light will be turned on at 1 minute 30 seconds. And the red light will be turned on at 2 minutes. And it remains on until the end of the speech. Prepared speeches are usually 5 to 7 minutes. The icebreaker is 4 to 6. Some advanced level speeches are longer. The green light is turned on at 5 minutes. Yellow light is turned on at 6 minutes. And the red light is turned on at 7 minutes. It remains on until the end of the speech. Evaluations are 3 minutes. Green light is turned on at 2 minutes. Yellow line is turned on at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the red line is turned on at 3 minutes and remains on until the end of the evaluation.
Thank you. And later in the evaluation portion, Carol will give a report on what our speakers' times were given tonight. Next we have the role player of the odd counter, which tonight is John Miller. Please warmly welcome John.
My duty this evening is pause. To count as likes, shows, butts, hands, tongue clicks, Xeroxes, and false starts.
Thank you. Thank you, John. And John also will give a report at the end of the meeting as to who said what and how many. Next on the list is our grammarian, who tonight is Dan Craig. Please warmly welcome Dan.
Our word of the day, in keeping with the theme, is perennial. It has several related meanings. One is present at all seasons of the year. Another meaning is regularly repeated or renewed. That second meaning would be what we usually associate with gardens, the plants that come back each year. It can also mean something that tends to go on and on in daily life, like
Utility bills.
For example, my example sentence is for the second sentence. It's Uncle Bill. Once Uncle Bill entered his 8th year of college, we realized that he was a perennial student. I'm going to listen for the word of the day, and at the end of the meeting, I'll report who used it and how many times. I'm also going to listen to language used by the members during the meeting and make a note of any exceptionally good or bad language that I heard. And I'll report at the end. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Our general evaluator is Jyotiraj Adhikari, and we will hear from him later. Our greeter joke master tonight was Ann Denbaum, and she'll visit the lectern near the end of the meeting. We do not have a ballot or leader counter. Would anyone like to volunteer for that role? Or we just thank you very much, Art. So Art's collecting ballots, and please help him by handing them off to the end of the row. That would be appreciated. Okay, now we segue into a perennial favorite, table topics.
Whoa!
Please warmly welcome Monty Condon for table topics.
Table topics, table topics, table topics. Who here likes excitement?
I do.
Who likes adventure?
Yeah.
Who likes variety?
Yep,
Yeah.
A difference from our monochrome, black and white daily routine.
Now you're talking.
That's what table topics is about. Table topics are 1 to 2 minute speeches that are given spontaneously. And my job as table topics master is to help facilitate that process. And there's different ways that you can do that. I'm following sort of an ongoing theme where I brought a bag full of different items that are associated with our theme tonight, which has been mentioned, is gardening. Now, these items, when a victim comes up, or a volunteer, or a hero coming to save the day by doing a table topics, they have the option of doing whatever they want with the item. You can talk directly about it. If it reminds